over to the other side, I think. And I could technically register it from this side. Not technically, I have to. There's a difference. I have to do it. In order to save my fingers and not have this right over the laminate, I gave it a few very light passes. After I have an established line, I can take the gauge out, just run it by hand. Also, you do need to cut these strips a little thicker, quite a bit thicker than the finished dimensions of the material, because if your angle is off by a little bit, you know that on the long side, this could skew a lot just by missing your angle by a minuscule amount. So these things can only be so accurate, you know, without having like a robot. That's even a robot cannot be accurate if you don't set it up right. That looks perfect. Looks good. It's gonna go on straight, so we're good there. Let's do a little bit of taping on that and those edges as well. Welcome, welcome in. Yo, Shenanigans! Dude, I have not forgotten. I have not forgotten about your pen blanks. I have been having the worst couple of months lately, couple of weeks or months. But I'll get them over there as soon as I can. Yeah. Well, I have to do 2 cribs at record speed, so let's see how that goes. This project is taking up more time than usual, which is not an unusual occurrence in this shop. Just adding a little bit of tape over here. I don't know if you can see me. I forgot to reset the camera. No, no, no. No. No, it's two clients. Today we are trying to finish laminating this desk and little cabinet. Look what I found! Stupid wallpaper. I swear to God, I am not fully functional in the mornings. I looked here and everything. I was like, where's that roll of paper? Yeah. I could not see it for the life of me. I could not see it. I'm either too asleep still or something. I don't know what it is. I'm one of those like not morning persons that will have his glasses on and I'm still looking for my glasses. Okay, still have to do this side. Then we can add paper, as we found it. Welcome in, guys. Welcome in, welcome in. Sorry that I'm giving you my back right now. Just want to get some tape down real quick. Pinstriping here. I saw somebody put a poll like, oh, what's your favorite like 90s or early 2000s like TV show? And somebody posted Pimp My Ride. I remember watching that show when I was a kid. I used to love cars back then. Uh, but yeah, that show was. I started like it was pretty cool at the beginning, and then it really started to get kind of what's I don't know what the word for that would be, but it was like gimmicky, I guess. I mean, they're all kind of gimmicky, but the first ones were a little more like there was a little more thought put into it. Then they kind of uh, ran out of ideas real fast. Okay, just move this over this way. I saw some guy put like a goldfish in the center of the car. I'm like, what the heck is this? Yeah, hey, show business, right? Yeah, yeah. That is so true. I used to be really into like sound systems for the car. Now I just do like sound systems for the living room. But I used to have at least how much was it? At least like $700 in sound equipment, and that's a small amount. But I had a really good um, setting. A lot of people like to have just their eardrums exploding. I was more like into very high fidelity stuff, but most of like car sound stuff is just boom, go loud. Speaker go burr, and that's about it. There's no like that. What they call fidelity is one of those very hard tweeters. It just pierce your eardrums. It's no, 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 no. Let's move over here to the back. Let's paper up these two edges. Peek out of the cabinet here. A couple of strips. What happened? Yeah, I used to be like the outlier when it came to like people who had like loud sound systems who would just blast like rock and heavy metal all the time, and most people just love their hip hop and their drum and bass and stuff like that. Was more into headbangers. Now with age, I'm like, well, I really wasn't the best connoisseur of music. I used to love certain groups, and now I listen to them, I'm like, okay, yeah, I was the weird kid apparently. So I could cut this and use this little bit here to cover the top here. I'll do that. Okay, we're almost done with the paper. Just a couple of pieces here to keep it in place. We have our grip over here. I still have to run the long bead around. Oh, let's just hold it in place. Or rubber duck. Yeah. Hold on, let's see what's going on. Is it tracking my face? Maybe it hasn't tracked my face because I haven't looked at the camera yet. Don't fix it. Yeah, I don't have any rubber duckies. It went back out of focus. Yeah, apparently. So who are the streamers here that have the OBS bot? It seems cool. It doesn't seem to be super expensive. I might switch from the Canon to that, as I've said like a million times. I don't want to damage the lens on the Canon with the workshop dust and stuff. Nice. Okay, well, that's not a bad thing. The gimbal that I used to have, I sold it off, but when it lost track, it would like fold into itself into a position that it just. Okay. Yeah, I'd be front and center all the time. Oh, motion tracking, like anything that moves around. That would be a good choice. At least for like a workshop stream, the only thing moving in the workshop is you, so. Okay, we're almost done here. Just have to run a bead all the way around. So it just seals it up. And like the spray won't push the paper off and make me curse up a storm. Nice, that's good. I mean, that would be the whole point of having it, right? So I can just concentrate on what I'm doing and not on the camera. Okay, we're good to go there. Let's put a little paper on this as well. This one's gonna be faster. There's no like weird corners or anything. Whoop. Is it tracking my face? There it is. There, yeah. I think we're good here. No corner. Okay, we're good to spray. So let's move these pieces a little closer to here. Big piece. Guess we can also start throwing glue on it without any problems. Let's do this side first. Just, yeah, it still has air. Ooh, a little bit of this dust out. We're good to go. Let's just open this canister. Spray nozzle. No, bad. Smooth that out a little bit. Let me just grab something. One of those PVC pieces that I have somewhere around here is being used just for that. Again, let's see where I put that. Oh, never ending search. Oh, where is it? Could just grab any piece and just get on with my life. Let's just do that. I'm not gonna cry over a little piece of PVC I'll probably never use. Hey, thank you. Thank you very much. Jorge Diaz. Okay, so we got that done. Let's move this around. There we go. Now we have to apply glue to the desk. Let's go back here again. Zooming in. See if it'll focus. Hey, focus. Hello. I don't know. Might go in and out of focus because let's see here. Yeah, gonna have to get a ducky. Okay, so we got our webbing down. Now it's a matter of waiting. Oh, God. It's a little early for coffee. Oh, look at my piece over here. I found it. I tell you, my eyes are not what they used to be. Little piece of PVC here. It's just full of glue. Dokie. Yeah, oh, there it is. It's not really focusing on my face very well. I'm not gonna fret over these little spots of glue because this is the bottom piece, the bottom part of the cabinet. They're not gonna see this unless they turn it around. So we are good with that. This can stay here. I will move these because this glue tends to be very sticky even when it's dry. And I've had pieces just fuse to the PVC with the glue, and that's not fun. The whole point of this is to take it off, so we can dismantle this stuff. A little spot of glue here. The whole point of this is just to clean up a couple of spots, and that's it, nothing else. Just don't want to be 2 hours fixing this thing. Cleaning it up and stuff. That's not fun at all. Okay. I used to spend so much time just cleaning the pieces afterwards in order to get on with the next lamination process. This is a lot easier, a lot faster. Let's put this off to here, side. I can just put the piece on, route it out. I won't have like bits of the laminate just stuck on it, messing up my bearing on the router. So all in all, it's a win for me. Spend some time putting on a little paper. You only have glue where you need it. This isn't like the most exciting part of making cabinets, the lamination process. It is long, tedious, and for me, stressful, but boring at the same time. So, yeah. Okay, we got this. We can put this away for now. Still need to use it, of course, but just make sure it doesn't like fall and get damaged. Wouldn't want that on my marking gauges. Okay, we're set back here. I know it's, yeah. I know it's Life in Pain's favorite part of my streams, the lamination process. But yeah, I mean, it has to be done, I guess. Well, what to do in the meantime? We could maybe put a couple of things away, I guess. Let's put this phone to charge because I was using this as a second camera. Yeah. Well, I actually have somebody asked for the bottom part of a rocking chair because they want to convert a recliner into a rocking chair somehow. No, sorry, it's not a recliner. It was a office chair, and they removed the base and they want to turn it into a rocking chair. So they asked me to make a base for them on the cheap, of course. The other one is, what was the other one? I have a client that wanted me to design a rattan a chair made of rattan. Those are gonna be like $3,000 a pop. I can kind of smell it. They're very unique, very difficult chairs to make. So let's see if that goes through. Hopefully it does. Yeah, let's see. What else? That's about it for projects I have in line. I do have to look at another kitchen. Yay. Hopefully it's not gonna be like a super big kitchen. Hopefully. Okay, I have a USB here, but I don't have a charger right here in the shop. I have to go out of the shop. I don't want to go out of the shop. Actually, there is a USB here. This is how many volts? 100 volts, output 5 volt. Yeah, that's about it. Let's see if it'll charge it. Let's see if my phone doesn't blow up. Hey, it's charging. Yay. Sorry. I am planning on probably getting the Rode lavalier so that I can probably use more comfortable headphones. The good thing about these is that they do block out a lot of the noise, but yeah, I'm really not a fan of them. These are the Isotunes over ear, but they are, after a couple of hours, you just feel this pressure building up, and it really makes the glasses like dig into the side of my head. So that's not ideal. Um, so I'll probably get the Rode lavalier system someday, and I can ditch these headphones and probably sell them off or something, and probably get something more comfortable. I do have earbuds, but earbuds are not the best either because they can, whenever I look down, they kind of tend to fall off. So it's not the best option either. So I really don't know what to use. Maybe another over ear, but more comfortable. One that doesn't like push my glasses into my skull. So could do that at some point. Probably when I get my first ever Twitch check. I've never had a Twitch check come in yet. Well, not that I know of. I haven't really checked though. Could kind of put some stuff away, I guess. In the meantime, make the stream even more fun. Picking up stuff. Yay! But this area right here, it's always like just throw stuff here. It's a big afterthought, I guess. I can never get down to this tool chest. I don't think I'll use this for laminate. I have, for the previous project, I bought a whole roll of LEDs. Planning on putting it in my kitchen. But that would mean that my wife would have to let me take the kitchen apart. And she's not having that just yet. She's like, nah, I don't know if I want you to redo the kitchen. So I want to redo the kitchen. I think we need more space. But, it's a little convincing. Still have to convince my wife. There's an extra bit of the hose. It's not for this one. Oh, yes, it is for this one, actually. This size of a hose. This came with the dust collector that I have right now. Doesn't fit on anything. It's somewhat that same size. So I'll kind of keep it around just in case I need to reroute this. Actually, I don't think I need it. I have enough tubing for this. I'm just gonna throw it out. If I need more, I'll buy more. Just gonna throw this out. I don't need this right now. Don't have anything that fits on it. Got my mask that I don't use because I'm an idiot. I should use it more often. More bits and bobs and pieces of stuff. I should actually be in the in the tool chest. This is from the fan. Don't need that either. Throw that out. More instruction manuals. We'll put them on this drawer for now. This corner. Hardware. Hardware does have a place. I'll put it somewhere near. These are from the fan. I don't know why I kept this. I'm just gonna throw it out. Don't need it. Don't want it. This is actually the instruction manual for the computer case. Is it needed? I don't know. I don't think so. This always comes with drawers, so I can throw that out. These gloves, I can throw that out. More fan blades can be thrown out. This is from the door. I want to try and put it back on. Weather stripping. This is from my hacksaw, which is somewhere around here. See what's in this corner. Nope, it's not there. I'll find it eventually. And let's have a check on the laminate, the glue. It is dry enough. This glue does dry pretty quickly. So we can start laminating. Let's grab this piece right here. I can stretch this out a little bit more here on this edge. Have enough of an overhang. We'll press it down firmly in a second. Let's come over here and see if we can get this right. Press it up against that edge. Perfect. Now this side. Perfect. Now I'll use my little mallet here. Tap that burr down. I can press it down. This wood is pretty strong, pretty hard. You can use it as a reamer. Reamer, that's the word? Something like that. Sounds good. Yay, it worked. I mean, I knew it would work. Great. You got to turn it off. Still a little messy, but it's way less messy than if I didn't put on the paper. Let's remove this sticker because it will interfere. So what is this duck that you're mentioning? Is there like somebody with a little rubber ducky that they put in the shop or something? I must know this technique. Not the ducky. Okay, let's make sure our bit is set to the right. The little caster on the bottom is not visible. It's perfect there. Still a little bumpy, so let's make sure there's nothing here. The way. Let's check the bearing. Yeah, the bearing is full of glue. Again, a little bumpy. Let's check it out. This will always happen if there's like a lot of overhang. Whatever got on there seemed to fling out. Okay, good there. Okay. Still have to do a little bit of file work here. Let's do that real quick. It's these corners. The inside. Little burr stays behind. Let's just push that down. The golden there. Do the same over here. We are done on this side. Yay! Well, I'm happy with that. Came out very well. Still has a burr here. Just take that down. There's nothing worse than having an edge that feels like it can cut you when you're working on it. It's going to be an office desk, so it's going to get used a lot during the day. Okay, let's flip it over. I have to do this all over again. Oh, and this is heavy. Okay, let's move it back a little bit. Let's use our knees, not our backs, and our foots as well. Okay. This can stay here. You have to move it over it a little bit. You're gonna to tip it over this way. Just make sure it's not gonna bang itself over anything. This is the side that we just laminated. I don't want it to get marred with anything. This bench, I'm just gonna throw it out. The owner hasn't gotten back to me with regards to the choice of leather, so I'm just gonna throw it out. He's just gonna have to buy a new one. He hasn't paid me anything, so I'm not gonna cry over anything because I haven't lost anything. Okay, let's pull it back, making sure it's still on the thingamabob. Push it this way as much as I can because we're going to be working on the top edge. We're going to rinse and repeat. We're going to do the same thing. I'm going to put paper, tape, throw glue on it. I'll point from one side, then the other, then the other. Go. Ta-da. Gotta route this one out. I'm gonna do that over here. So I don't want bits and pieces with glue on that material over there. So seems the power wants to go out. Oh, did I mention that we had a tornado yesterday? We never have tornadoes here in Puerto Rico. Like, oh God, yeah, it definitely wants to go. Hmm, great. But yeah, we had a tornado like in the north coast of Puerto Rico. It started in the sea and then it went into land. It usually stays in the sea and never comes into land, but this time it just wrecked the whole place. Um, it's crazy things happening lately. It's it's kind of huh, I don't know what to call it. It's worrying, I guess. The end of days is upon us. Okay, let's give this a little cleanup. It's been a couple of like hot, humid days as well. So also starting to feel a little bit of heat. We're gonna do a little bit of final work here, and then we'll prep both pieces for lamination again. This one needs 3 different lamination sessions. I think we can get it done today. What do you guys think? It's completely doable. No, hype myself up. Trying to get this done. It needs to be done. Today is 2nd of May, right? I believe. And I wanted to start the beds no later than yesterday. And we're still here. Sorry, I'm giving you the back again. I don't know if it's my bit. I don't know if it happens to you guys as well, but flush trim bits don't really trim flush, or is it just my experience? At least with mine, maybe it's just very worn out or something, but it always leaves a burr, pretty noticeable burr. It doesn't catches my nail pretty securely. I'm always having to bring out old trusty file here. Router bits, because I'm using a flush trim bit here, and I've always have to finesse it with a file to actually get it flush. Okay, last side. Oh yeah, but this one, I'll do it with the other router, because it's laminate against laminate. It might be the bit, it might be the I agree. I have used it for quite a long time, have not changed it. So I think it's time to retire it. Okay, so we're ready for second phase. This time, I'm gonna prep two sides of this, and then the top afterwards. Do you have to pay very close attention how I apply the two sides, because they are one continuous sheet kind of thing going on. So I have to match it out as best as I can. These three pieces over here. Oh, gosh darn it. Are you kidding me? Got wet. No. What? Wait, no, this is not it. Oh, I'm good. I'm glad. Okay, let's see. These are the pieces. They're not wet. Yes. Oh, I got scared there for a second. Think I made a little poopy, but no, it's okay. Well, there's a little bit of water damage here on the corners, but these are on the bottom sides. Okay, well, hopefully that won't cause a problem. I could take out the heat gun, maybe try to dry it out a little bit without damaging the laminate. Let's see if I can dry it out a little bit because I do have somewhat of a small leak where the air conditioning cables and copper tubing come from the ceiling into the workshop. So a little bit of a leak there. And I totally forgot to check this, move it out of the way. That seems to have done it. So we're good. Yay, it's dry. That's a good thing. This is 400 watt. Actually, it's not that high of a wattage. I've seen some of these are like 1,000 watts and whatnot. I think it has 2 heat settings. Yeah, and that's it. Oh, I finally found where this thing goes. It goes right here. I was like, I found this little tab thing laying around. It's like, where does this go? Just to keep it upright a little better. Okay, crisis averted. Piece we're using is not damaged, so we're good. Okay, well, laminate these 2 pieces. Put them off over here. This one not yet. Let's not put it there. Let's try to save this from water damage as best as possible. I don't think this is the door, actually. No, the door's over there. So we're good. This is extra. This is extra as well. This is the top. Put it with the rest of them here. This is the other piece we have to laminate, which is the front edge, the top edge, not the front, top edge of our desk here. Let's do this one first because it's the more tedious one, more difficult to wrangle and fandangle. Do the first outline with tape and then we'll put on the paper. I was about to do this backwards. Let's go on the inside. It is hot and humid today. What's going on? Well, it is somewhat close, or I don't know if it is or is not summer already. But I am starting to get all sweaty and uncomfortable. I have to work with wood. These humid conditions is not the best combination. Ah. I don't have climate control here, so I can't really keep the wood from changing a lot. Come on. Tape, work with me, not against me. Okay. What hour is it? Nickel. Got Nickel here in the window. I don't know if you can see him. Can't. Nickel. There he is. What hour is it? It is 11 o'clock. Cat. Okay, guys, it's 11 o'clock. I will go to a coffee break because I need one. And we will be back in a second. What is this? There's a button for Instagram feed? What the heck is this? No. Those are like the quick actions? I don't know what that is. Anyway, coffee. Let's go and have some coffee. Be right back. Be back in a couple of minutes. See you then. Okay, we're good. We're here now. Sorry for the took a little longer to make espresso than it does to make an AeroPress. Believe it or not, I have to wait for the machine to heat up again. Espresso, not espresso. It's not fast. I mean, it is if the machine is on and hot and ready and blah blah blah. Hmm. Espresso. So I switched from the natural processed Costa Rican to the Ethiopian that just arrived. Espresso. See, there you go. All right. I think we're more leveled now. Maybe not quite. That would be level-ish. Anyway, so yeah, I from the subscription I got the Ethiopian Igarashi region. It's really good. It tastes like supposedly blueberry muffins, chocolate, and green apples. The Bialetti is they're basically the go-to mocha pots to have. I do have a mocha pot. Mine was a cheapo one from the supermarket, and the valve actually stripped loose. But mocha pots are very tasty. They're very tasty. I was watching a video on the perfect mocha pot technique. And yeah, they if there is a way to complicate things, they will find a way to do it. So um, there are very intricate ways to make better cup. Next coffee purchases. Yeah, they're pretty inexpensive. I think the most expensive ones are like the Bialettis, which are like 40 something maybe. The the Bialettis, they also have a induction stove ready ones. So if you have like an induction stove, you can get that one instead. Um, but yeah, I've really enjoyed mocha pots for a long time. I wish I still had mine. Mine broke, so I'm gonna have to buy another one. I was thinking about getting a Bialetti, so I'll probably get one of those pretty soon. Not sure if I'll get the induction stovetop one because it is quite a bit more expensive than the regular ones. So yeah, I don't know about that. Thing is, I do have an induction stove now, and okay, cool. Yeah, all I have is like a small one. Makes maybe two of these. So that's what we used to have before we had the espresso machine. Um, but I would still make a mocha pot any day. Yeah, they're really easy to make. Um, one of the things I've learned to do with mocha pots, which is a lot different to what I usually did, was heat management. Put it over the fire, but not leave it there too long. Just want the water to come up, as soon as it starts coming out of the spout, take it out of the heat and like reintroduce it. Just try to keep a constant slow stream. Of course, you'll have to have the top open, which is a little risky because if it gets out of hand, it just spurts out everywhere. But yeah, I've learned to manage the heat so the flow is a little slower and you'll get a better cup of coffee. You get a better extraction. The other thing is to try to compact the amount of coffee that you put into it. Try to fill it up as much as you can. Tap it down. Hey, Varian, how's it going? Hello, hello there. How's it going, man? Welcome in. Mm-hmm. That's another thing. Um, you boil water, you put it into the thing, and then you put the coffee basket in, and you screw it together. It's gonna be hot. Grab it with maybe some mittens or something. Yeah, man. Well, that's how things go sometimes. Yeah, sometimes I'm stuck in the shop as well. I mean, in the office, drawing and stuff, paying bills and whatnot. But yeah, you boil water, you put it in the water container, wrap it with some mittens, put the coffee in, screw it on, put it on the fire, and it's gonna boil really fast. So you're not waiting for like 10 minutes for the water to boil or 6 minutes. It's like 6 minutes just to boil. So if you have like a kettle, it an electric kettle just boils water super fast. You're better off with that. You get good coffee quicker. Uh, yeah, I love mocha pots. I wish mine still worked, um, but now I have the AeroPress, the espresso machine, and I want to get a V60. And I'll probably make like a little coffee station somewhere here in the shop, so I can do like V60s or AeroPresses, and I can chat with you guys while I'm here and not have to go over to the kitchen and be out there for like 6, 10 minutes at a time. There's a little coffee station here. We can make coffee. I can show you my methods. Blah blah blah. We'll shoot the shit, I guess. Yeah, that was my shot of espresso. I had a double shot of uh, Ethiopian Yogarachi. It was very good. Oh yeah, I've seen. Did you post one in like your projects? I think I saw somebody make one. Was it you? It might have been you. I saw somebody post one. Or was it on Reddit? It's not. It's on Insta. Okay, I might have seen it. Yeah, nice. Well, let's continue. All right. That's the only bad part about espresso. You just chug it down and that's it. There's no more coffee. With a V60 or an AeroPress, you can just keep on sipping on that for a little while longer. That's okay. We'll have more moments to enjoy coffee. Well, let's see if I can increase the f stop a little bit. So if it's out of focus, it's not like super out of focus. Let's see here. Prep work. We have to prep this. We have to finish prepping that as well. But is it like intestinal problems or? Yeah, I'm gonna have to. I'm gonna have to still put this little. Just playing around with the settings here real quick. Sorry, guys. That's as low as it can get it. It's 0.4. Oh, okay. Okay. Yeah. There are some people who don't drink coffee in the morning. They just wait until more towards the afternoon or like midday. Okay. Oh no, yeah, anxiety is not a good thing to deal with. Anxiety no bueno. I'm gonna paper up this area first because this is the bigger piece, and I don't want to have to run to the shop, which I think I will anyway, and buy some more masking paper. I grabbed a new roll. That's okay. They're all gonna get used eventually. Ah! Cut this a little too short. Let's just move this over a little bit. Yeah. Well, I'll just have to patch it up here in the corner. Could still move it just a tad bit more. Let's try just to get it like up to there to at least cover up the corner. And then we can move stuff around. Okay. Roll tape is alive. I really wish I could put on some music or something background, but oh, it is. Dude, copyright now, dude. Well, I mean, I can. It's just that I really don't enjoy. Really don't enjoy like the copyright-free music. It's like, It's not horrendous, but really doesn't motivate me to do anything. Um, where is the roll of paper? I had it right here, right now. Right now, I set it off to the side. Here. I did what? VOD track. Um, Yeah, I mean, I guess. Oh yeah. Yeah, I've tried that. It kind of worked for some time. I don't know what happened, and it started to come through. Yeah, I could do that as well, I guess. But you know how it is. These programs, they just have a hiccup, and then, oh, I'm gonna do this now, and it's not what I wanted it to do, and it stays that way. I know I'm making a lot of sense. Uh, but yeah, I put up a setting. It makes an update. It changes my settings, and then I don't know what setting I actually got right. I don't know what made the magic work. It's like sometimes things work on accident, and then you don't know what actually made it work at the first time. Okay, well, I'm still learning OBS. It's very different from Streamlabs. Um, I know Streamlabs had their own like VOD muting plugin, and Twitch also had like a sound channel that I could use for music, and I think they quit on that. Oh my God, where is the tape? Oh, it fell this way. Yeah, Twitch soundtrack thing. It was what it used to be like a one of the sound sources. Soundboard. Okay. Again, I'm just gonna have to take a couple of days just to sit down and get all this Twitch stuff figured out. I mostly just jump in here and try to work as much as I can, and then hop out. Think about anything related to work. Uh, which is why I haven't uploaded any of the emotes. I do have a couple of them made. Still have to sit down and convert them to JPEGs and all the different sizes and whatnot. I have to do them from the tablet, which is not that much of a pain, but it is a little more tedious, I guess. So a couple more steps involved. But I'll get it done eventually. One of them was a little chibi of my cat, the one that died. So I've been kind of avoiding that one. I'm okay now. I can finish it and uh, put it up. I really wanted to get that one done. Okay, all I need is two pieces to wrap around the edge. Let's just put a bead here. Then I can overlap these edges here. Again, let's wait for the paper to go. Somewhere around there, so I was one of the projects. Oh, I forgot to mention. I also have a custom aquarium stand I have to build for my father. He was going to take the 55-gallon aquarium out of my hands. It used to be his originally, and I took it from him because he wasn't going to put up the aquarium anymore. And I was like, well, I'll take it, and I'll fix it up, and I'll fill it with plants and fish and all and whatnot. But yeah, I haven't been able to get that up and running yet. So I've asked him if he wanted the aquarium back because he has a small 10-gallon aquarium. Sorry. No, actually, it's like a 5-gallon aquarium with an angelfish. I'm like, Dad, come on. You know better to have this big ass angelfish in this small aquarium. And he's like, yeah, I know. But yeah, he's like, he was kind of low on resources and stuff. And he's been having some money issues. So ever since then, he got like he got a job with a architect's and yeah, and he's back to his old job, which was like drafting. He did like building drawings and such, plot plans and whatnot. So he's doing that right now. He's a drafter is the term, I believe. I don't know if that's the correct term in English, but drafting is his job. That's what he does. When he's not drafting, he's working on his computer program, which is a 3D CAD program that he made that works with CAD. Plus, he also made his own CAD program. So he has both versions of it, and he like works on that in the meantime. And but now he's a little better. He commissioned me to build him a aquarium stand for the 55-gallon aquarium because he was like enamored with my 29-gallon aquarium in the living room, and he wanted to do the same thing. I told him, sure thing. So we're going to be building a frame out of pine, and then we're going to be covering up with PVC that's laminated. So we still have to do some lamination, PVC lamination with that. But yeah, we have the materials in the garage. I just have to bring them in, make the frame. We're going to be doing bridle joints. Bridle joints. Is that a bridle joint? I believe this is a bridle joint, right? Yeah, let me just show you. Is this a bridal joint? I believe it is. I forgot the name of it. Let's see if I can get that in focus. I believe that's a bridal joint. So we're going to be making these types of joints on the frame. It's not terribly difficult. Yes, yay, I got it right. How are you doing, Some Chance? How's it going, man? Nice to hear from you. Will it focus? Yes, it will. Yes. So we will be doing bridal joints for that. It's going to be a little more simple. We're going to do a mixture of bridal joints, and I'm going to practice my what's it called? Festool domino hack with the router. Router, straight bit, bushing, bearing, and a jig. We're going to be building all that stuff. Oh, nice. Yeah, we just had coffee break a couple of minutes ago. Just had a little espresso, little Ethiopian espresso shot. Very good. You should try it. I recommend if you guys are looking for like specialty coffee, something different, something interesting. For one, first get a grinder. You need a grinder, trust me. Need a good hand grinder at the minimum. That's probably going to be like 100. Here we go. Yeah, the a call was coming in, and the headphones picked it up, so it muted the microphone. Sorry about that. But yeah, if you guys want specialty coffee, buy a hand grinder. I mean, it doesn't have to be very expensive, but if you have plans on going up towards espresso, maybe a one Zpresso JX Pro, which is a good hand grinder. It's not overly expensive. Trust me, this is like the bottom end of the price range. It's still like 100 something. And get yourself like a specialty coffee subscription because it's a lot cheaper than just buying individual bags. I paid upwards of $25 for 12-ounce bag, but if you get like a subscription with like I have right now, it's like close to maybe $12 a bag, which is not bad in my opinion. You know, it is still expensive. For $10, I can get like a 3-pound bag at the supermarket, but you know, it's not the best thing out there. But yeah, they're very, very interesting tasting coffees. There are coffees that taste of plums. There are coffee that taste of uh, floral, like fruity fruit smoothies. I've had a coffee that tasted of, well, the one I'm drinking right now, when I opened the bag, I just smelled blueberry muffins. I was like, what the heck is this? You know, they're very interesting things when it comes to coffee. So yeah, I just went on a coffee rant. Let's get back to what I was doing. I don't remember what I was doing. I might have been talking about the future projects and such, but yeah, my dad wanted a aquarium stand for the 55-gallon. I want to see if I can get it out of here before my brother moves in with them because the owners of the house are kind of kicking him out. So that's another bag of problems that I'm trying not to get too involved with because I'm going to lose my sanity. Uh, but yeah, at least there's coffee, right? At least coffee will keep us entertained. Okay, let's move this way. Tape this up, turn it around. I'm not going to tape the bottom part of it, just the sides, because I'm going to rest it up just like this, but a little further in, so the bottom edge is protected. Let's grab our tape and our paper. Okay, paper is over here, tape is over here. Okay. We got it this time. Did not have to look for too much. I'm excited. I have a couple of actual wood projects for this woodworking channel. And I want to explore some Japanese joinery and all that stuff. It's going to be a fun time. Hopefully. Hopefully it's a fun time. Please let it be a fun time. First few projects are kind of big, so hopefully this will launch a new revenue stream that does not involve kitchen cabinets. That wood counter is about to get a lot bigger. Yeah. Let's just put on paper right now. Yeah, running out of paper. Running out of paper pretty fast. Nice. Look at that straight cut right there. This one I'm going to have to overlay it just a tad bit, because it is kind of an open spot there. Let's use small pieces. Hold this in place. So I was really big into the aquarium community on Facebook, and I was trying to see if I could make aquarium stands a business, just work on that. But yeah, people here, I'm pretty sure it's everywhere. That happens everywhere, but the clientele here is not like really into paying a lot of money when it comes to this kind of stuff. But work is not cheap. You have to, it's a lot of work, still work. Material prices have gone up and stuff, so weren't really looking into spending too much money. Oop. There you go. Overhang a little bit. Hopefully the paper doesn't stick on the other side. so I can move it around. Yeah, I'm trying to avoid my front door neighbor. Uh, she's an older lady. I mean, I'll eventually help her out, but she sometimes just asks for like I'm not gonna say like the dumbest things, but she wants me to solve problems for her that I really shouldn't be putting my name on anything. Like uh, she has like a dispute with somebody with like one of her brothers or something. And I'm like, I really don't want to be in your family business. You don't want to have to deal with anybody, especially if they're a pain in the ass. You know, I have my own brother to worry about. Ay, 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 ay. Yeah, they had like a family dispute or something over some money things, and she wants me to help out with like translating stuff. And I'm like, yeah, I don't want you saying my name in court for anything. I have nothing to do with you guys. Okay, it's just small strips. We're almost there. We are almost going glue. Let's try to speed this up and break our work record today of just doing two little bits of something and then quitting. It's gonna be a long work day, so buckle up, guys. We're gonna be here for a while. It did not rip off. We're good there. Let's just move this over a little bit. Good. Move it a little more to the back because I will put the long strip here in the front. And work on this. Let's just bring the two pieces here. I could spray one, move it out of the way, spray the other one. Let's do that. And just move it to the back over there. Just leave it like that. Let's grab our little shield and the canister. Move this over, add a little bit more. Okay, move this out of the way. Just put it over here. It's a little dirty. Let's better put it over the jointer. It's not going to move from there. It's good. Now these, I have to be careful how I place them, because they do have a pattern that I have to follow. I mean, I don't have to, but I want to. Let's put it here. Also move this out of the way. Just place it right there. Now for this, I'll have to turn it around. So hopefully you don't mess up the paper. Okay. Okay, this over this thing, which I don't actually want to do, but now over here, the big piece also needs a little bit of glue, edge. Let's try not to overspray over everything. Let's make sure that corner has some glue. And then we can do this. Let's not get tangled on the hose. Here we go. Now we wait a little bit. That's it for now. Let's just wait for this to congeal, dry up, harden, whatever it's called. And we'll just plaster those things on the sides. It is 12 o'clock. We can have ourselves something cold. Still have some beer here, so just gonna crack one open. There's my trusty handy dandy state of the art bottle opener here. Ay, ay, ay. Nice and cold. Yes. I should put up like a beer time banner. Beer break. It's just a Heineken. Ugh. Should maybe turn on the extractor because fumes are a little stronger now. Maybe it's because it got a little hotter. Fumes are a little more noticeable. If you guys can hear the fan, let me know. It's a little too loud. So I bought this thing, citrus adhesive remover, adhesive cleaner. Um, you know all the hours I spent cleaning up the contact cement. Yeah. I mean, I'm just drinking beer because it's what I have cold here in the mini fridge. So I should buy maybe a little bit of a. You know what? That's gonna be the coffee station where the mini fridge is. Or I could move the mini fridge to the back. We could have the coffee station back there somewhere. But that's the area with the least amount of dust goes to, which is ideal. Just my coffee. Because here, the table saw sled does go backwards quite a bit. And it goes over the mini fridge, so I can't put a coffee station there. It could be a wall cabinet, actually. A little drop down lid, and I can run the kettle, the electric kettle. I want to buy one of those fellow pour over kettles. They're very nice. I like how they look. That's plain. I want to get one of those, and I'll have the 60, the AeroPress in there, and whenever coffee times comes up, I just plop it down, prep all my stuff, then afterwards I push it in, close the lid. That would be my first little cabinet. Instead of having like a tool cabinet, I have a coffee tool cabinet made. So yeah, I should at some point eat lunch. I don't know what I'm. Oh yeah, sorry, I have plantain soup. I think that's the right word for it. Really good. Um, I'm gonna go and eat that later on. I wanna see if I can actually get this mostly done before I go eat. So when I head out, I just wanna like close shop and forget about working for the rest of the day. So then I can sit down and eat. I have to stop the stream midway, go and come back. We're gonna pull through this. But technically, we are almost on the other side. Right. Perfect. I see. So when I've used like a whole sheet of laminate, like wood grain laminate, and I've made all the doors like continuous, one after the other. I had like a whole setup made, like I would prop up the door up against something, a little ledge, and that little ledge would be the overhang I would have on all the doors so they all fit together. Or I would actually laminate all of the doors at one time and then route them out with a very thin blade. I have another, like, it's a bearing less uh, plus trim bit, but I've had very mixed results with that. I don't, who uses that anyway? It's like the bit, yes, it works, but it burns the all the edges because it doesn't have a bearing. It's just a smooth tip. It's a cylinder with a smooth rounded tip and the cutting edges on uh, at a certain point. So I don't know if you guys have seen one of those. Let me see if I have it right here real quick.